Joining me right now to talk more about that is Louisiana Congressman Steve Scalise and Michigan Congresswoman Debbie Dingell. Great to see you both this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Congresswoman Dingell, I want to kick it off with you because I was just talking about you the other day. Someone brought your name up to me. They said, even Debbie Dingell knows that Michigan is going for Trump. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't. 4 years ago, I did. I think the momentum has shifted to Joe Biden. Not all the union workers are supporting him that didn't support Hillary last year, but women have come out in numbers. And the votes in the I-75 corridor, Detroit and Flint, are turning out. I don't think it's a double-digit win, but I think Joe Biden will win Michigan today.
Congressman Scalise, what key states are you watching today?
Well, Maria, starting with the one that you kicked off with, I was in Scranton, Pennsylvania last week, and just the energy level for President Trump is off the charts. I think Trump could not only win Pennsylvania, but could actually win Joe Biden's hometown of Scranton. You look at what he said about oil, getting rid of oil, even the videos of Joe Biden talking about getting rid of fracking. That's resonating in a lot of energy states. Ohio, of course, is right there, too. I was also just in Florida. Again, tremendous energy for Donald Trump. You don't see that for Joe Biden. And I think that energy level, the enthusiasm level, is even higher than what we saw 4 years ago when Trump shocked the nation. I think it's going to be an even bigger shock in states like Minnesota, which could very well go Republican for the first time since 1972.
Yeah, that's incredible. And you saw the Gazette in Pennsylvania recommend and endorse President Trump. First time they've endorsed a Republican since 1972 as well. Congresswoman Dingell, give us a sense of what's most important to your constituents right now. I mean, this president has been able to resonate with the working man and woman, the unions, as you just put it, because he redid the trade deals and he's putting America first. Do you think that that is resonating? Even Joe Biden now is talking about firing up the manufacturing line to get our workers making things in America and not in China, among other places.
So, first of all, I want to say how glad I am to be on here this morning with Steve. And I want to say that after today, we all got to come together for America, period. And I know Steve and I will do that.
Thank you. Amen.
Together. Manufacturing matters. And, you know, it's not even now Joe Biden's talking about it. Joe Dingell and Joe Biden were close friends for 40 years. And it's what they always talked about. People are worried about their jobs, but they're also worried about COVID. And you can't be worried about the economy and not see what COVID's done to the economy. We're one of the states that has the surges. I don't know how masks became so political, but a lot of people are voting today because of how COVID's been treated in this country.
What about energy? President Trump has been criticizing Joe Biden for campaigning with pop star Lady Gaga in Pennsylvania yesterday, Congressman Scalise, despite her past anti-fracking stance. Now, Biden has been pushing for cleaner energy on the campaign trail, but he's flipped back and forth on fracking. President Trump is vowing to protect jobs, keep energy prices low. But was it a mistake to campaign with Lady Gaga, given her stance against fracking?
Absolutely, Maria, and I do want to share my respect for Debbie Dingell. We serve on the House Energy and Commerce Committee together. We work well on a lot of things, and a lot of Congress works that way. You just don't see it because on the big issues, we do have some divides. But look, energy is one of the areas where we have thrived under President Trump. We were not only able to make our own energy, which helps our national security, creates great jobs in states like Pennsylvania, but it also allows us to make things in America again. States like Michigan, why you see steel being made in Pennsylvania again, because of Trump's energy policies. And Joe Biden's made it clear. Number one, the Green New Deal is on his website. He says he doesn't support it. Why does he have it on his website? But then when he hangs around with people like Lady Gaga and other celebrities who, you know, fly around on their private planes, but they tell you not to use oil and natural gas, people see through that. The video is there clearly of Joe Biden in some settings saying he'll get rid of fracking, and in other settings saying he won't, just like defunding police. Joe Biden on a stage will say he's not for defunding police, but yet he's on video saying he's for redirecting money away from police. People see through that. They don't like people saying one thing and doing the other.
Yeah.
Be consistent. What President Trump has done has led a revolution, not only for jobs in America, but it helps our friends around the world become less dependent on countries like Russia.
Yeah. I think this is a good point. And Debbie Dingell, you know, I always tell you one of the reasons I love speaking with you and getting your insights on things is because you resonate so much with our audience, because you're moderate in terms of your beliefs. You've supported Democrats, obviously. You've supported Republicans as well. But do you think the party is being hijacked by the extreme left? That's the reason that Joe Biden had to say, I hate fracking and I don't want, you know, and we're going to get rid of it and we're going to transition out of it. Is this hurting the overall position of the party because he's talking to progressives?
Look, we got to talk to everybody, and I want to be really clear. The progressives aren't hijacking the party. They're causing us to have real discussions. I did not support the Green New Deal this last session of Congress, though I support the goals of it. Labor was not at the table. I had some very uncomfortable moments during my campaign in the last 2 years, but I recognize freedom of speech, and I'm sitting down with those people. I've already talked to the environmentalist groups, the young people. We're all talking about how are we going to get to that goal of a carbonless society. And we got to work together.
Yep. All right. Yes, for sure. Congressman Steve Scalise, Congresswoman Debbie Dingell, it's great to see you both this morning. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Stay with us.